All right. We're going to try our hand at another DIY prop mask. We're doing the reverse bear trap today. And our stuff we're going to use EVA foam. More specifically, we're going to use a used Moga yoga mat and a little thicker EVA foam. Specifically, we're going to make a child's reverse bear trap this time. EVA foam, contact bonding, cement, some shears. We've got a tape measure, but we're just going to eyeball stuff up. We're going to see how it goes from there. What do you think? And once again, there's other tutorials out there that makes prettier DIY. I'm here to show you if I can do it, you, my friend, can do it as well. That's all it is, because I'm Joe Schmo. But hey, Joe wants you to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe. Love for you to subscribe. I tell you to subscribe, comment too. But anyway, yep, here we go. Got a magic marker too. Like I said, we're just eyeballing it up. So I think we're going to go So that's what will be what goes around. I think that may fit a child's head. And we're going to make the strap go over top of it. Like I said, we're just eyeballing this out. That one, 3.5 inches, in case you're playing along at home. We're kind of just using the lines in the yoga mat. To get your straight lines, you may want to, if you don't have a yoga mat, you may want to measure it out. So that's going to be your headband. That's what's going to hold it on. And if, like I said, if you're playing along at home, that one's an inch. You ever used this stuff before? It's really a wonder. You put it on, you let it dry, kind of dry to a tacky feel, and then you just kind of bond stuff together. We've got a thinner sheet, so we've got basically 3 sheets so far that we're going to use. I'm going to actually use this as a band-aid. We'll glue the ends together. But I'm also going to put this in there like a band-aid. This, like I said, is going to be our band-aid. You can make it as fancy as you want. You can put any extras, little things in it to make it more like the movie. I'm just trying to get the basics down. That's what I'm showing you. This glue works best if you glue both sides and let them get tacky. So that's where we're at right now. We're letting everything get tacky. Okay, so what we've done, like I said, we made the band-aid around the back. And then we took this strip and cut it down. It is now 21 inches. Wish we had a small child here to kind of measure this on. Because, like I said, we're just eyeballing stuff up. Alright, we've already put the glue here, and the glue on this. So while we're doing boom. looks like almost a kind of a odd looking headphones or a virtual reality piece. Boom. So from that, we're going to use the thicker pieces. And all we're going to do is lay the thicker piece we cut. We got 2 scraps here. You're going to need 4 of these. So I need to cut 2 more pieces. So like I said, I'm just eyeballing stuff up. That's basically how I'm going to cut this. I think it's going to be excellent. So now we have 4 pieces. We're going to take our marker and just mark a half moon. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Half moon. And if this doesn't fit a child, it's going to be a piece to go on the shelf. It'll look good. Might only come out for Halloween though. All right. So we made these two pieces identical. And they'll go right there in the middle. That's two of the lower jaws. The lower jaw and the upper jaw of the trap. These pieces have a little more to it. And they're going to be the jagged part of the jaw. Still got to cut the half moon out. And then after that, we got to come back in and put the little, whatever, the little spikes. The bear trap part of it. Except for, you know, it does that instead of clamping down. Yeah. So now we made 4. That's going to be the upper part of it. And these are 9.5 inches wide. So now, what we got to do is do the front, the bear trap part, the teeth, if you will. You look up a picture and you see what I'm talking about. We've decided that this little glue was going to be the ideal shape. And we was going to use that line. We was just going to lay it halfway and use our marker. And draw them little half moons. And then we cut them out. Draw them out, and then we cut them out so you see them. Bam. Well, all right. Now we're going to assemble the jaw. Then the flat piece goes in there. Then you continue on with the next two. There's what we've got so far. We'll fabricate the piece that goes on the side, which is a little cog, and then the pieces that go in here. We've actually got some round EVA foam. We're gonna put it in there. You can get a vinyl screw, and it will work just as well as. So that's where we're at right now. We're gonna fabricate the cog. Okay, what I did next was I took the half moons and I went and got a soda can. And I just set them down there, draw a circle, ended up with this. Cut it out. And then, just because I'm eyeballing everything, I just went at an angle like a pizza slice. And then I continued on that path until I got one of these, which look like a deer. I've also come back in and decided this is going to need an extra piece. So I took the yoga mat and I put it right there. And then that will go there. Okay, now what I've done was I went and got a water bottle cap, some EVA foam, and I just drawed some circles. And I cut them out. Them are going to be my boats, which is right here. I've already glued this up. Just kind of stick it on there. That's where we're at so far. Just little circles. Make it look like boats. So where I'm at next is to make the screws that go in there. You could also put in little bitty pieces to make the braces. But I'm gonna opt out of that and I'm gonna go with just a screw. And once again, I'm just gonna eyeball stuff up. Take my scissors. Cut it out. Used a little too much eyeball. I gotta trim this up a little bit more. gonna sit right in there just like that. I glue it up. Do top and bottom. You gotta do here. You gotta do here. And then we're gonna call that about done. You could put more ornamental stuff around it if you wanted to. You can make the lock. You could. You can make more gadgets around the back where the clock goes. You can even make a little clock out of this EVA foam with a hot knife. Or you could buy just, you could make a clock with a piece of cardboard. Lay it in there. But yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, here is your 1 day project. It's not even 1 day, it was probably 3 or 4 hours. You just gotta paint it, weather it, and you can end up with one just like this one. Basically the same techniques that I used on the smaller one. I was wanting to make one for the grandkids. And then there's little things I did different, but the gist of it is there. All right, I'm Kenny. Tony's not here. Got this stupid hair in my face. Anyway, Kenny, Tony's not here. We want you to like, share, and subscribe. Until the next adventures. Hands up! Tell you, you come back in, you add hot glue to make it look like a weld on the EVA after you paint it. Makes it look like a weld. See right there? So you add hot glue around all your little pieces. And it'll also help hold it together. That's what I'm getting ready to do now. Yeah, you go around with hot glue, and once you paint it, that looks like the weld. I said it a few times now. So once again, this is added in after the fact.